you know, I might make a lot of people mad by saying this. Oh, I might lose subscribers, but I just gotta say this. Do I feel that the cop that shot and killed Rayshard Brooks needs to be punished? Absolutely. Do I think he needs to go to jail? Absolutely. He's already been fired, but do I think he needs to be punished for what he did? Absolutely, because him shooting him shooting Rayshard Brooks in the back of the neck as he ran away, instead of just pursuing and tackling him or like shooting him with the taser. Like first of all, like there was ways of him avoiding being hit by that taser that Rayshard Brooks had wrestled out of one of their pockets, out of one of their holsters. But like due to the fact that a lot of white supremacists a lot of white supremacists and people who've been punked all their lives and grow up and take their and join the police force so they can take their frustration out on the people who look like the ones who look like people who assailed them as they were children. Like this just all this does is just further prove my point. Like he didn't. Well, it was fucked up how he died. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this about Rayshard Brooks. Rayshard Brooks was no stranger to uh to uh to run-ins with the law. Rayshard Brooks was no stranger to incarceration. Rayshard Brooks was no a stranger to the system. He's been locked up a few times. Matter of fact, they recently put out a video where it showed him where it showed him talking about being in jail, being in prison, and going back into the and going back into the into civilian life, and trying to adapt, and people treating them a certain type of way. Of course, they're gonna treat you a certain type of way, especially if you're a black male. Okay, like the world doesn't give a damn about black males. Cause like if Rayshard Brooks was a white man, he wouldn't be dead. Like they would have arrested him, probably let him go an hour later, and then had him going about his business. But I saw the video. I saw the video of Rayshard Brooks, where he fell asleep at the wheel. He was in he was obviously a little bit tipsy and surly, but the cops were shooting a breeze with him at first. They were shooting a breeze with him. They were shooting a breeze with him, asking him like, "Are you okay?" And like and blah 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 blah. They also said yeah they asked him how much he had to drink. They here's the thing. They asked him four different times. Uh, they asked him the same question four times, but he gave them a different answer every single time. But like if a cop asks you for multiple times if he asks you the same question multiple times and you give him a different answer, like he'll automatically indicate that you're in the wrong and that you're guilty. And that's what happened with Rayshard Brooks. He said he had one tequila. Then he said he had two shots of this, and then he said he drunk that. And then he said he drunk something else. I forgot what else he said. And after that, they arrested him for try to arrest him for public intoxication. But then he took off running. He tussled with them, and then he snatched one of the tasers out of their holster. While he was running away, he turned back and shot shot the taser, and apparently Rayshard Brooks forgot what type of society we live in. We live in a society where they shoot, when it comes to black males, they shoot first and ask questions, maybe. I'm gonna say that again. They shoot, when it comes to black males, they shoot first and ask questions, maybe. Was it fucked up? Was it fucked up that the police shot and killed that man? Of course. But here's the thing. Rayshard Brooks knew that. Rayshard Brooks knew what was going to happen if the police if he was intoxicated and the police got a hold of him. Like, see, like a lot of people who are alcoholics. This is another thing. I'm not too crazy about people who drink. I'm not too crazy about alcoholics. A lot of them would drink and get behind the wheel and just totally disregard the other people around them. We forget it was a white kid here in Texas who got drunk behind the wheel and crashed into four different people and ended up killing them. He never that bastard needs to be locked up. But but he's not. But the thing is, a lot of people get behind the wheel, they drink and drive, and then totally disregard the people around them. Now, see, I applaud Rayshard Brooks for getting behind sleeping behind the wheel, but see, he uh, but see, this is the type of environment that we live in, this type of the climate that we live in, and unfortunately, Rayshard, he he uh he let an avoidable mistake end up costing him his life. He let an avoidable mistake end up uh costing him being around his four kids and wife, and that's completely and totally fucked up. That's how I feel about that.